What's up guys, Mega Man here. Today we're going to be talking about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, just some details around the game and about the game, and a link to the article that talks about this will be in the description down below. Nomura was asked why did they choose this title instead of Final Fantasy VII Remake 2. He responded and said, the term remake in the first game title did not align with the traditional definition of a remake. He stated that remake and rebirth have similar meanings to him, simply meaning to play anew, which is why he went with the latter for this upcoming title. He also didn't want to add a 2 in the title since he felt Rebirth could be enjoyed on its own. This Final Fantasy VII reimagining was confirmed to be a trilogy from the 25th anniversary event. When asked if this was always a plan, Nomura appeared to say that he couldn't announce Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because he was wondering whether to make it a duology or a trilogy. He ultimately went with the trilogy because he felt otherwise the second title would have been too long and would have taken too much development time. There's a big piece of information that gives insight into the far off third title in the series was relayed when the pair discussed development speed. Yoshinori has stated that the team had been making Remake and Rebirth in conjunction, which is why Rebirth will be coming so quickly next winter. Nomura then seemingly stated that they are already working on a third game in regards to plots and scenarios, and that for him, it feels like they've been making the whole thing at once. Nomura appeared to directly address concerns regarding whether they could fit the entirety of Final Fantasy VII original story in a trilogy, affirming that the story won't feel abridged but instead will make players feel like they managed a lot in a short time. When asked about the changes in the story, he purported that the axis of the story hasn't changed, there is just a new mystery that those who played the original can freshly enjoy. However, he did say that there would be some changes in the story order that may make players think a certain part was scrapped, but it would simply appear later as they prefer not to remove content. Here's some more information that I found from his Twitter account that I guess they translated from the article. It said the third game will also have the R subtitle in keeping with the Final Fantasy VII R theme. Thanks to the shift to the PS5 environment, the development of Rebirth went smoothly. The actual development period is less than 3 years as they spent 1 year making Integrate and a PC version after Remake. And not too many changes to the character models, but Yuffie's model from Integrate has been modified and some others adjusted. I do like when they mention about the trilogy and not making it a 2-part game. I think it was a good idea just to spread out the content, especially them saying that they don't want to remove content, so that probably would have took longer for them to develop versus just making another game for that content. I thought it was cool when they mentioned that they're changing the story order. I kind of like that mix up just to keep it fresh, and for people like me that are new to the series, we won't notice, but people who played the original, it might be a refresh for them. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below about the story order, and also what do you think the third game will be called? Thank you all for watching this video. Here's some more Final Fantasy content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, stay tuned for future gaming updates, and I'll see you all in the next video.